I got asked a bunch of really great questions last week, and I thought I would try to answer some of them in some pretty short, succinct videos, just because I know that my attention span isn't as long as it should be, and I'm pretty sure it's the same way for others. So let me answer the first question. How can you, as a science teacher, also believe in God? I guess behind the question is, isn't there a disconnect between science and God? And I can say wholeheartedly that there is no disconnect between science and God. God created science. In fact, there's tons of Christian scientists all over the world. Now, where the disconnect happens is that there are secular scientists who are doing their best to try to understand the universe that we live in, but without the existence of God, which is kind of hard to do because He exists and He created everything. See, science helps us answer the question of what, like what is this? But what it cannot do is answer the question of why. So when I come to understand science, what I'm really trying to explore is how did God make stuff, and then leading to those questions of why. Why is it like this? What is the purpose? What is the meaning? Where is all this going to? And science can help with the what. And it's so amazingly intricate, so finely tuned, so like the whole universe is just completely incredibly amazing. And to think that that just came out of an explosion is that takes a whole lot more faith than what I have. So there's that. But there's also God who made it, who told us He made it, and then 2,000 years ago, as part of His plan, He came to Earth and reinforced the idea that He made it. Plus, He also reinforced accounts from older biblical times that were recorded in Genesis and Exodus and Daniel and other books. He basically told us that stuff was right. So we have to come to understanding science with either an approach that God made it, or that it all happened without God. So that is a fundamental understanding. Now, here's the fun thing. No matter which perspective that we come from, we're looking at the same evidence. So if you come from a framework of understanding that God told us He made it, He actually is now showing us how He made it, it's just absolutely incredible to come from that perspective. If you come from the perspective that you don't believe in God and God doesn't exist, therefore this all happened by complete random chance, then that's the way you're going to try to understand things, and you're going to try to go out and find things that point to that being correct. So, as a Christian science teacher, I firmly believe in all the science, and I firmly believe in God, and there is no disconnect. Thank you. And I'm going to make a bunch of other videos to kind of deal with some of the nitty-gritty stuff, and hopefully you can stick around. Also, if you don't mind, there is a site, a group of people scientists who are explaining things from a biblical perspective. And they can be found at Answers in Genesis, and they are absolutely true scientists, and they're taking the evidence of the world around us and proving that God made all this, and that it is all part of His plan. Thank you. Hope you have a great day.